The final frontier of power isn't about mastering others. It's about mastering yourself. Welcome to Whispers of the Mind, where true strength lies not in noise but in silence, not in control but in awareness. In this final chapter of Secrets to Mastering the Game of Power, we unravel the ultimate truths that separate fleeting influence from enduring mastery. This isn't just another step, it's the turning point. Here, we uncover the strategies to balance power and purpose, influence and integrity, and ambition and self-fulfillment. Are you ready to transcend the game and become its architect? Let's embark on this transformative journey together. The art of strategic choices, mastering the chess game of life. Like Steve Jobs, who brilliantly offered consumers 1,000 songs in your pocket with the iPod when others were still pushing CD players, true masters create choices that all lead to their vision. Consider how Netflix's Reed Hastings transformed entertainment by offering viewers countless choices, all within Netflix's ecosystem. Take inspiration from Amazon's Jeff Bezos, who gives customers endless options for products, but all roads lead through Amazon's marketplace. As Warren Buffett wisely notes, in the business world, the rearview mirror is always clearer than the windshield. The key is to be like a master chess player. While your opponent sees many possible moves, you've already calculated how each serves your strategy. Remember, the illusion of choice is often more powerful than choice itself. The power of dreams, mastering the art of imagination. Consider how Walt Disney didn't just build theme parks. He created the happiest place on earth, where dreams come to life. Like Elon Musk, who doesn't simply sell cars, but paints a vision of humanity colonizing Mars. True visionaries understand that people are moved by dreams more than data. Take J.K. Rowling, who transformed a simple story about a boy wizard into a magical universe that captured billions of imaginations worldwide. As Pablo Picasso once said, everything you can imagine is real. Consider how Steve Jobs didn't market computers. He sold the promise of thinking different and changing the world. Remember, while reality speaks to the mind, imagination dances with the soul. The art of understanding, connecting through empathy. Like Oprah Winfrey, who built her empire by deeply understanding her audience's hopes and dreams. True leaders connect through genuine empathy. Consider how Michelle Obama's Let's Move campaign succeeded by understanding parents' deep concern for their children's health. Take Tony Robbins, who transforms lives not by manipulation, but by identifying and addressing people's core needs for growth and fulfillment. As Maya Angelou wisely said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. The key isn't to exploit vulnerabilities, but to understand needs and create meaningful solutions. Remember, true influence comes from serving others, not controlling them. Grace under pressure, the art of elegant self-expression. In a world of constant judgment, your presence speaks volumes before words ever leave your lips. The way you carry yourself is your silent ambassador, broadcasting your inner strength to the world. By maintaining composure and radiating elegant confidence, you become more than just another face in the crowd. You become an inspiration. Remember, true elegance isn't about perfection, but about handling life's moments with grace and calculated restraint. When you master this delicate balance of quiet confidence and refined poise, You naturally draw others to your magnetic presence, becoming the role model others aspire to emulate. The art of perfect timing, mastering life's critical moments. Like a master chess player anticipating their next move, success lies not just in what you do, but when you do it. In the grand dance of opportunity, patience is your secret weapon. The ability to stay poised in stillness, yet strike with precision when the moment is right. Think of yourself as a surfer, reading the waves of circumstance, knowing when to wait, when to paddle, and when to ride. By tuning into the natural rhythm of events, you don't just react to opportunities, you orchestrate them. This strategic patience transforms you from a passive observer into a masterful conductor of your destiny. Please subscribe, like, and share the channel Whispers of the Mind, where true power lies not in noise, but in silence. Thank you. The power of strategic indifference, mastering the art of detachment. In the grand theater of life, true power lies not in chasing every glittering opportunity, but in knowing which ones to gracefully dismiss. Like a skilled curator selecting masterpieces, your strength comes from what you choose to ignore. When faced with something beyond your reach, cultivate an air of elegant disinterest, not from bitterness, but from self-assured wisdom. This calculated detachment keeps you anchored in your own power, making you immune to manipulation through desire. Remember, those who appear unaffected by what they cannot have often find themselves pursued by the very things they seem to dismiss. The power of visual storytelling, crafting your iconic presence. In a world drowning in words, imagery speaks a universal language that bypasses the conscious mind and strikes directly at the heart. Your personal brand isn't just what you say. It's the visual symphony you conduct through carefully curated symbols and powerful imagery. Like ancient rulers who understood the power of monuments and symbols, modern influence is built on the foundations of memorable visual impressions. When you master the art of visual storytelling, you don't just communicate, you create an emotional resonance that echoes in the minds of others long after you've left the room. This is the subtle art of leaving an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. The art of blending in, strategic humility in a competitive world. In nature, the most successful survivors aren't always the most striking. They're the ones who know when to blend with their surroundings. True power often lies in strategic anonymity, where wisdom teaches us that the tallest blade of grass is the first to be cut. By mastering the delicate art of understated presence, you create a shield against envy and unnecessary attention. This isn't about dimming your light. It's about knowing when to let it shine and when to soften its glow. In a world obsessed with standing out, there's profound strength in the ability to move quietly through the corridors of influence. The strategic art of emotional chess, mastering psychological advantage. In the subtle game of influence, patience reveals what haste conceals. Like a masterful chess player, true advantage comes not from your moves, but from understanding your opponent's emotional triggers. When you can orchestrate the emotional climate, you control the battlefield. By maintaining your composure while others lose theirs, you gain a crystal clear view of their vulnerabilities. Remember, in the dance of strategy, the one who keeps their head while others lose theirs inevitably gains the upper hand. This isn't about aggression. It's about the artful science of psychological momentum. The economics of generosity, creating value in every exchange. In the delicate dance of giving and receiving, true value isn't measured in what you give, but in how you give it. Like a master jeweler displaying his finest pieces, everything you offer should be presented with an appreciation of its worth. This isn't about being stingy. It's about creating meaningful exchanges that honor both the gift and the giver. When you cultivate this balance, you transform simple transactions into powerful investments in mutual respect. Remember, those who understand their own worth never let their generosity become their weakness. Carving your own path, the art of authentic leadership. Consider Steve Jobs, who didn't try to be Bill Gates. He created Apple's unique vision instead. Like a master artist who doesn't replicate, but reimagines. True success comes from authenticity, not imitation. Take Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, who revolutionized shapewear not by following existing fashion trends, but by addressing a problem she uniquely understood. The business world is littered with forgotten copycats, but pioneers who dare to be different write themselves into history. When you're tempted to follow someone else's footsteps, remember, every great leader once stood where you are, choosing between the comfort of conformity and the courage of originality. Your unique perspective, your distinct experiences, these aren't limitations to overcome, but assets to leverage. In the end, the world doesn't need another Steve Jobs or Sarah Blakely. It needs the first you. Please subscribe, like, and share the channel Whispers of the Mind, where true power lies not in noise, but in silence. Thank you. Control the game by attacking from every angle. Leave no room for escape. When facing an opponent, don't limit yourself to a single avenue of attack. The secret to true control lies in overwhelming your rival from multiple fronts. By striking from unexpected angles, you force them into a reactive stance, leaving them fatigued, disoriented, and vulnerable. This opens the door for you to seize the advantage and dictate the flow of the game. Whether it's on the basketball court, the boardroom, or the battlefield, versatility and unpredictability are your greatest weapons. Take Napoleon Bonaparte as an example. His ability to strike decisively across multiple fronts made him a military legend. He didn't just fight battles. He orchestrated them like a masterful symphony. You too can own the game by thinking beyond a single strategy and embracing a multi-dimensional approach. Love and kindness aren't just emotions, they're tools of influence. Kindness and genuine care are among the most powerful tools for winning people over. When you make others feel valued and secure, they naturally become more open to your guidance and ideas. Think of Martin Luther King Jr., who moved millions not through force, but by appealing to their hearts with love and empathy. His ability to inspire change came from creating trust and a shared sense of purpose. However, while kindness paves the way, always keep your ultimate goal in mind. Balance compassion with focus, ensuring that vigilance doesn't hinder your progress. True influence comes from leading with love while keeping your sights set firmly on your vision. Every great strategy begins with understanding your opponent's vulnerabilities. To gain the upper hand, you must first observe and analyze your opponent. By identifying their weaknesses, motivations, and patterns, you can anticipate their next moves and adapt your strategy to outmaneuver them. Consider how Steve Jobs revolutionized Apple's success By studying market gaps and consumer pain points, he didn't just create products, he crafted solutions that addressed unspoken needs, making his competition irrelevant. Similarly, in any challenge, knowledge is your greatest weapon. Master their habits, uncover their blind spots, and shape your actions to achieve complete control. Change thrives when rooted in what people already trust. Change is often necessary, but too much at once can create resistance and instability. The key to successful reform is not starting from scratch, but building upon what already exists. People are more likely to embrace change when they see it as an enhancement of the familiar rather than a complete disruption. Think of Barack Obama's approach to healthcare reform. Instead of dismantling the existing system entirely, he introduced the Affordable Care Act to improve accessibility while keeping core structures intact. By framing the change as progress rather than upheaval, he gained broader acceptance. In the same way, when introducing reforms, tie them to values and systems people already trust. This makes transformation not only possible, but welcomed. Perfection alienates. Humility connects. Striving for perfection can often backfire, sparking envy and resistance from others. Instead of showcasing a flawless image, embrace humility and acknowledge small imperfections. This humanizes you, making you relatable and approachable while easing others' insecurities. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. Despite her immense success, she openly shares her struggles and vulnerabilities. This authenticity not only endears her to millions, but also fosters trust and admiration. By admitting small flaws, you build bridges, not barriers, allowing people to connect with the real you without feeling overshadowed. Knowing when to stop can be the difference between triumph and downfall. Reaching the pinnacle of success is an accomplishment, but recognizing when to pause is an even greater skill. Ambition unchecked can lead to overreach, turning victory into ruin. Once you've achieved your goal, take a step back to consolidate your position rather than chasing endlessly. Julius Caesar's story serves as a powerful example. After securing immense power, his unrelenting ambition to rule unchecked led to his eventual betrayal and downfall. Success is not just about climbing higher. It's about knowing when to settle and protect what you've earned. True wisdom lies in striking a balance between ambition and contentment. Survival isn't about strength, it's about adaptability. Life is in constant motion, and clinging to rigid ideas or fixed roles can leave you behind. To thrive, you must embrace flexibility, adjusting quickly and seamlessly to new circumstances. Take Jeff Bezos, for example. When Amazon started as an online bookstore, he didn't stop there. By adapting to market demands and technological shifts, Bezos transformed Amazon into a global powerhouse, reshaping industries in the process. Like water flowing around obstacles, flexibility allows you to overcome challenges and seize opportunities. In a world that never stops changing, your ability to adapt defines your success. True power is a paradox. It doesn't come from seeking it, but from embodying it, from aligning your actions with your inner strength and higher vision. As this series comes to an end, the question remains, how will you wield the power you've discovered? The whispers have guided you through the shadows, offering clarity, strategy, and self-awareness. But the real journey starts now. Reflect, apply, and step forward with intention. The world doesn't need louder voices. It needs quieter wisdom. If you found value in this series, share it with those ready to awaken their own strength. Remember, power isn't given, it's realized. Until we meet again, let the whispers within guide you.